Hello there YouTube, this is Bad Fat Panda here. I'm going to be bringing you guys a Domination rundown this time. I am using a Vector SMG to do it. It happens to have a silencer on it. My perks are Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. You need Stopping Power with the Vector because it is a low damage rifle. Low damage, sorry, submachine gun. What am I doing? The ACR is actually sort of like the Vector, sort of like the MG4. I think the ACR type gun with low damage, low recoil, good all-around gun, relatively median rate of fire. I think the Vector is actually up there for rate of fire, like closer to 1,200 rounds per second. And the reason I'm using the Vector is because I actually happen to like it. I happen to like it for demolition matches. It is pretty useful at long range. I would not consider it better than the UMP in any way, shape, or form, but it's sort of a different change of pace for me. I like change of pace guns, and I like to complete all the weapon challenges when I'm prestiging. And I was actually close, I think I'm like level 69 or 61 or something like that when I'm doing this. The Vector, if you're going to use it, I would highly suggest, well, it depends. If you pick up the gun and you need a red dot sight, I hear a lot of people complaining that the iron sights are crap. I, for one, do not think that true, but everybody has their own opinion and is entitled to one. So if you find the red dot sight just to be that much more helpful, go ahead and stick it on there. I like to silence my SMGs when I'm running around, and I like to ghost. Here I'm actually protecting B, so my teammate can capture it. I have a couple friends in this match, but the newbie randoms that I got are not the greatest. However, we do end up winning this handedly, so I will let you take a look at this gameplay and glean as much information off of it as you can, because I'm going to transition right now into questions of the week. And I got my first video up, I guess it's a little bit more than a week ago now, asking you guys which questions you wanted me to answer at the first one, and the response was great, and I have to thank you a lot, because that makes my job a lot easier. And there were actually a lot of questions that I deemed quite entertaining and I would like to answer them at some point. So do not fret if yours are not on here, as I will probably get to them at a later date. I will keep posting annotations at the end of these clips, asking you to post your questions for next week's discussion, and I will transition into that right now. The first one happens to be from Because I'm Cool Like That, and he asks, what's the origin behind the name Bad Fat Panda? And, well, I have a couple PS3 accounts, and I wanted to make one for Modern Warfare 2, and probably Call of Duty going forward in the future. And so I was on the train one day thinking, hey, what should that be? And I'm a big fan of the adjective-noun names. I feel that if you're sort of slighted or deciding which one you want, as far as a new gamer tag or PSN ID, I know it can be sometimes tough. Just, if you stick with adjective, noun, you really won't go wrong. My Xbox account for, like, RPGs and... not RPGs, no, RPGs, I guess. Role-playing games, yeah. There we go. I'm thinking about COD 4 and RPGs. Fun weapon. But, it's a senile old woman, so I tend to use that a lot. Like, I have a PSN account with a senile old man, and feel free to friend them, but I will delete them immediately. I don't have my Xbox Live subscription, and the other PSN ID is just for trophies and crap. So, the second one is from Super Joe Babies, and he said, what is your favorite genre of porn? And, well, before I answer that, I have a sort of stupid backstory to go with this. I actually had a Wikipedia categorical list of porn subgenres, because I really wasn't that versed in different aspects of porn. I don't really ever find myself sitting in my bed at night contemplating which genres I like most, and specifically like which genres are actually what would categorize or what would sort of discern a specific genre. And after looking at the list, I can say that there are a fair amount of disturbing subcultures in the porn community, and it's pretty fucked up. Like, I will go ahead and post it in the description just to take a look at it and little broaden your horizons. It's pretty effing crazy. I mean, there is pretty much anything you can think of and anything you would sort of think of, but not really expect there to actually be one. That's pretty much the list that is going on there. And as far as me, I don't. It's not something that I sit around and watch consistently, but I would have to say that when I do, I like the girl on girl, and not really including the man, because I don't know. It just always seems that you end up judging yourself up against him, and that really doesn't turn out well. Because I don't know. You don't really know their personality. You just see their body, and you're like, oh, I guess he has a fair amount on me, including that large cock. But I don't know. So you can feel free to correct me with I don't know whether you girls and guys like the fatty on fat, and I'm making cake on your belly and stuff like that. That is pretty creepy. My friends send me links occasionally to that sort of stuff, and the tranny, and that is not a fun time. But I don't know. There's that's subsection for you. And as far as Super Ball and 8 goes, how has your gameplay style changed since COD 4? And I actually really like this question because it is not something that I ever actually thought about, the transition from COD 4 and World of War into Modern Warfare 2. And I have to say that beyond the overpowered killstreaks and such, my gameplay style has pretty much remained the same, almost exactly identical to the other to the COD 4 and my games there. I actually played almost all Headquarters Pro back in COD 4 because it was no Headquarters, the original Headquarters. I hate Headquarters Pro, and I don't understand why, because it was my Headquarters Shipment. That was the shit. Like I would go and do like pelvic lunges at the TV whenever that would come up in the game titles. Yes, I didn't actually get any of the map packs for it, so I can't really say whether or not that I would have liked them. But as far as gameplay goes, I rush. I use the P90 all the time. I used the RPD all the time, and I used the AK. Those were like my 3 weapons. I couldn't really make the M16 work. The M4 was pretty good. That was maybe another one that I used quite frequently. But as far as gameplay itself, I would rush around. I didn't have a good KD. I think I ended up with like a .73 on that account on my 360. And yeah, I wasn't really the greatest player in the world, but I had fun doing it, and that's pretty much the exact things that I try and carry over to this account, to this gameplay and the videos that I post up. Because I don't know, it's all about fun. Like if you're not having fun, and there are certain times where I just rage at my TV, like I curse, and I don't get I don't like think happy bunnies all the time. And Modern Warfare 2 is not all about happy bunnies. There are definitely some things in the game, like glitches and certain things that the community is doing. It bothers me to a certain extent, but I think that if you can try and have fun with this game, that it's really something that you can carry over and actually have a good time with, because it's a game after all. So that is my take on that, and that is my sort of change in view from Modern Warfare 2 to what is it, Call of Duty 4 to Modern Warfare 2. There really isn't none for me. This is, if you were to watch gameplay videos of my COD 4 days, this is pretty much what I'd be doing, except I'd be a lot worse at it. So, if you like this video, if you like my questions of the day thing, then feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.